People love to complain. Believe me, I know. No matter your race, creed, sexuality, or political leaning, people by and large love to bitch about shit. And this week, the world had no shortage of things to express outrage over. First, after Trump signed the executive order to ban travelers from numerous Muslim countries, the New York Taxi Workers Alliance called for all of its members to avoid JFK Airport for an hour from 6 to 7 p.m., likely a fairly busy time at one of the US's busiest airports, in protest of the ban. Uber, the ride-sharing company that pretends it's not a taxi company but totally is, tweeted that night that surge pricing at JFK was turned off, giving the effect that Uber was trying to take advantage of the strike and effectively make their drivers scabs and strikebreakers. And this pissed the internet off something fierce. The hashtag deleteuber, which started almost immediately on Saturday night, was still trending on some social media pages as of Tuesday. No collaboration with fascists. No scabs. Hashtag deleteuber. People also then found out that Uber's founder, Travis Kalanick, is a member of Trump's Business Advisory Council. And that just sent the left into a fucking frenzy. Hashtag deleteuber is working. Please spread the idea widely. Collaboration with the Trump regime should carry a price. Travis Kalanick has pointed out that the tweet came over 30 minutes after the strike, but that doesn't matter to the left. Whether the cabbie protest was going on or not at that exact time, Uber took the opportunity to try and rack up some extra business for itself during a newsworthy event, the event being a protest of the Muslim ban, and was done so by a company whose top executive is perceived to be in bed with Donald Trump. Lyft came to the rescue, though, claiming that they would give $1 million to the ACLU, who are currently fighting Trump's ban, over the next 4 years. And the internet rejoiced. Breaking! Lyft will donate $1 million to the ACLU to help them fight the hashtag Muslim ban. They just gained so many costumers. Okay. Hashtag delete Uber. So just a note, both Uber and Lyft took advantage of a political situation to get their names out there. I mean, Lyft could have just donated the money and shut the fuck up, or even waited until the heat died down to announce it. But they didn't. They made it very public at a very opportunistic time to take business away from another company, which is exactly what Uber was doing. Travis Kalanick also proved that he would have been a good witness for Senator McCarthy as he took a moment to name names of other members in the Trump advisory group, which includes the CEOs of GM, Pepsi, Disney, IBM, and the liberal internet's darling. No, the other one. Elon Musk. So, is the left going to boycott GM and Pepsi? Not going to see another Star Wars, Marvel, or Pixar film? Not going to purchase another IBM computer? Okay, well, I mean, no one's doing that one now anyway. But is the left going to turn its back on Elon Musk and Luke Skywalker? I fucking think not. But why not? Those companies are collaborating with the Trump regime just as much as Travie K here is. Guess that new Spidey movie will only be seen in red states. If you're going to stop using things because of one CEO's political alliances but not another's, you're really half-assing your slacktivism. Ha! These stupid faggy little libcucks can't even protest properly. Right, my right-wing brothers? Well, not so fast there. Also this week, Starbucks announced, also in response to the Muslim ban and Trump's stance on refugees, that the coffee giant would look to hire 10,000 refugees over the next 5 years in the 75 or so countries where they do business. So let's just quickly note, they have no plans to hire 10,000 refugees in the US. But Trump supporters are livid. That means mad, because they're not hiring the tens of thousands of people who need help in the US. Hiring 10K refugees makes liberals feel warm, but we have homeless vets that need those jobs. Followed by the hashtag boycottstarbucks, which was also heavily trending in the early part of the week. Instead of hiring Americans, Starbucks rather discriminate and hire 10,000 refugees. Buy McDonald's coffee, cheaper and better. Hashtag boycottstarbucks. Here's a fun fact. Do you drink coffee? Are you a person who believes you should only buy American and support American companies? Well, you done fucked up there, Haas. The United States doesn't even make a list of the top 36 nations in the world in coffee production. Very little coffee is grown in the United States, None in the continental United States, only in Hawaii, as well as Puerto Rico, a US territory full of people most right-wingers would probably mistake for Mexicans. I would bet good money that none of those farms have offered jobs to homeless US war vets either, and likely 99.9% of the coffee you drink was not grown here. Oh, and McDonald's? They gave $6 million in the last 4.5 years to foreign farmers. Bet there's some American farmers that could have used that $6 million, huh? I'm sure those US veterans could have used that cash. But yeah, boycott Starbucks for announcing that they're going to hire 10,000 refugees in other countries and support other companies paying foreign laborers to produce that wake-up juice you can't live without. So whether you're Republican or Democrat, right-wing or left-wing, stop fighting each other and celebrate your similarities. You're both fucking hypocrites. Shake hands and continue to support companies and industries you didn't even know you hated because it wasn't convenient for you to know to be outraged by them.